They're up 8-0, but it was a kick return touchdown. Number 81, Marco Alcayet, lining up, defensive end. Whistles are in. This Notre Dame offense is extremely talented, obviously led by number 11, Jacob Sukar himself. They come out in an I form here.
They're gonna give it to Sukar.
51 blitzing for St. Francis.
Sukar takes the ball.
By the fullback, Jacob Sukar, right in front of the cameras. That's a run. That's a first down for Notre Dame.
"20-yard gain. Senior Sukar takes the ball down wide to the outside. He's taken down by 3 St. Francis players.
This offense is made to run the football with a guy like Jacob Sukar.
Yeah.
Again, they come out.
The 4-year
pistol set.
veteran.
Fullback splits out. Sukar out right. It's a throw. Number 8 rolling out, looking deep to his left, and the ball is broken up.
Incomplete. A flag will be on the play.
Flag down. We'll see what the call is. That was broken up by number 36, Ivan Constant.
How's it going?
7.5 left in the first quarter. 8-0 Notre Dame. The flag was on St. Francis. That's going to be an automatic first down for Notre Dame. It's St. Francis is 38-yard line.
You can just see how quickly Notre Dame gets that ball up the field.
Quarterback empties out in the shotgun. Sukar motions into the slot. Quarterback going to take off, flips off to number 20. He's got some space. And he spins off of a hit. A flag
on
comes
the play.
flying in. We'll see what the call is. Could be hitting to the head there. We'll get the call in a second. Notre Dame, you see the size of their offensive line there. They can get off the ball quick and they can move bodies.
Their whole line, led by number 99, Tyrone, made the switch over from Dennis Morris High over to Notre Dame last season and has immediately made his impact this year.
Yeah, when you have 2 tackles like Tyrone and Jared, they set a really good edge in the run game, but also can drop back and make sure nobody gets to their quarterback. So we got a first down and 10 from St. Francis's 38-yard line here. Quarterback lines up in shotgun. Sukar behind him. Sukar out to the left. Quarterback's going to look to flip it out. No, he looks to go deep down the field. And it is caught in the end zone. Or close to it. Not quite in the end zone. A great ball there. Quinton Dumo just couldn't turn his head around and make a play on the ball. Perfect pass right there. It's another Notre Dame first down. Ball's going to be set up about the St. Francis 2. Notre Dame looking to punch it in for their second score of the game.
Where's Mr. Payne? I know, but
Under center's the quarterback. They give us to the fullback. And number 68, Andrew Mello with the stuff in the backfield there. No gain, maybe a loss. Brings up second and goal for Notre Dame.
the senior Mella making his debut on the football team this year.
Notre Dame going to look to punch it in. I bet you it's going to be some sort of sweep here to Sukar, get him in space, try to use that speed. Maybe bring one of your receivers in to crack the D end. We'll see. But no, it's another give to the fullback, and he has stood up at the line of scrimmage yet again.
Oh my God, it's Robert.
Andrew Mellon, number 68, making an impact this game. Great work by the St. Francis defensive line. Brings up 3rd down and goal. Notre Dame staying out there. Quarterback's getting the call. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Again, I think that you need to get the ball to Jacob Sukar here. He's your most dynamic player. We'll see what they do. Sukar lining up in the backfield.
I would assume they're going to give it to him. Let him do the
Here comes the
rest.
snap. They give it to Sukar, and he
Oh,
gets to the outside for the touchdown.
Ivan Constant just got his hands on the legs but couldn't contain him there.
Jacob Sukar just so fast and so strong. You know, he's not a runner who doesn't look for contact. He likes it.
Yeah,
So
the second TD of the day.
you have a guy like that, it's hard to bring him down in open field. A couple missed tackles, but
Just like you said, Grady, they just gotta, you don't have to fully stop him, you just gotta contain him, you know, maybe double coverage sometimes, but, you know, he's a hard man to contain, that's for sure.
yeah. The extra point is good. Notre Dame getting ready to kick off here. They have a 15-0 lead. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Notre Dame kicks it off. And it's another squib kick. And he is drilled. Nixon. And that is recovered by Notre Dame. Not sure if it's, I think that may be Notre Dame's ball unless they're going to call it no yards, but that was a great effort there by Notre Dame to try to get the onside recovery, but
That's twice now, and they haven't converted yet, but I do believe they will complete at least 2 of them this game.
Notre Dame going to re-kick off here. They were assessed a penalty on the play. They haven't seemed to be kicking it deep. Number 12, obviously Quinton Demo back there. He's an extremely talented football player and just an athlete in general. So if they do kick it deep, I would expect them to potentially target number 80. Here they go. And they do. And number
They go
80, it's
long.
going to be right to the return. He's going to field it. He's looking to go up the sideline, and he is dropped. Great coverage there by the special teams unit. Ethan Reed leading his offense back out on the field.
I think that's really where Notre Dame can dominate is their special teams.
Yeah, you know, field position is such a big part of the game nowadays. And
They're still practicing.
St. Francis going to be starting at their own 30-yard line. They had a decent drive going. Their first drive then stalled out. Ethan under center. It's a direct snap, and Quinton's going to take it up the gut on the quarterback draw for a couple. It's going to be about second down and maybe 6 or 7 here.
Here we see Sukar playing on the defensive side.
Yeah, that's the other problem, especially, if you want to take some shots deep here with a guy like that lurking at safety. If he gets his hand on the ball.
That's a dangerous player right there.
Especially on the return.
Yeah.
You see him telling guys where to go, just a leader.
Quarterback Ethan Reed's got to be aware of that.
He's going to hand it off to Favor, and
a
great tackle by number 6. Favor's so strong. If you go low on him, that's the easiest way to bring him down, is taking out his legs. It is going to be a 3rd down and inches here for St. Francis. I would look for them to give it to Favor again in a fullback dive situation or a quarterback sneak, and they do give it to Favor.
Takes it.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down.
Yep.
He will. Great run by Favor. Ethan takes a snap, and he is dropped.
Take it down anywhere if you like.
And I don't know if that's going to be considered a fumble. I think he was in the motion of throwing it while he was getting hit. It looked like he was going to try to throw it away, and they are going to say that he was going to throw it away. So that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. 2nd down for St. Francis. Their own 40-yard line. St. Francis, they just got to look to sustain drives here, maybe chew some clock. Have a positive that they can come away with every drive. Reed under center takes a snap. He's going to give to number 25, Benji. Benji's dropped for a short game, maybe gain of 4 or 5. A sweep to the right there. And it looks like St. Francis. Blake, what do you think about this game so far?
Oh, they definitely, Notre Dame definitely has them pinned in their own end, and the Phoenix don't really know what to do at this point. But I know at halftime, Coach Whittard, Rogers, and Wiley will definitely have some words to get the boys back in the game.
For sure, they'll get them all fired up, and St. Francis is going to punt it here. And they draw Notre Dame offside, it looks like. That's a big penalty, and we got another flag down on the far side. Jacob Sukar going to take it up the left side. Sukar cuts back into the middle. He's gone down the sideline, but that one I think is coming back for the offside call.
We see 2 flags on the play here.
Quinton Duma got a big block trying to bring down Sukar. He's loading it up on the near sideline. Hopefully he's okay.
That's the first time we've seen Sukar cut to the middle all game. He's been taking it wide down the right the whole game. This side, I feel like the Phoenix are starting to read his plays and not giving him any options. As you can see, they took him way out to the middle, and he had no option.
Yeah, there's a big Sukar's a great player. So again, it's hard to stop him, but if you try to contain him, you just need some more guys coming there in the middle. Ultimately you do want to turn him. You don't want to let him get the edge because he's so fast. So it is going to be coming back here. St. Francis is going to re-kick. They're offsetting. No, they're moving it up here. This one's going to now turn into about a 3rd down and 5.
And they got Sukar way back along with number 6.
If you're St. Francis here and we got a flag,
We got a flag on St. Francis, I believe.
I think that may be on head coach Mr. Woodard.
Yeah, Mr. Witter does not seem too happy.
And yeah, they're moving St. Francis back. Mr. Woodard, one of the most competitive guys I've ever met, but sometimes maybe he gets a little ahead
Yeah,
of himself.
Mr. Witter doesn't look too happy by the call. Yeah, I believe we have an unsportsmanlike call on St. Francis.
One short in the morning and then like in the office. No, when he was like, what are the faces for? I'm like, oh my god, study. Like when you're making faces like.
St. Francis is going to punt now from their own 35, 36 yard line. They got lucky earlier with Sukar's touchdown being called back, but when you take penalties like that, you know, it hurts your team.
And the whole phone just falls.
If I'm the St. Francis kicker at this point, I'm looking to kick the ball away from number 11. The ref's over there explaining to St. Francis what's going on. Ultimately, like, you want to keep the ball out of Sukar's hands. You know, you may never be able to stop him, but you don't want to put the ball in his hands here. So, as you can see, Mr. Woodard having a conversation with the two officials right now.
Along with Coach Provenzano. Yeah, he definitely does not look too happy.
The refs don't seem to like what he's having to say. Mr. Woodard back to his bench, and St. Francis is going to get ready to punt it back to Notre Dame. Number 51, John Coonage. Big part of the St. Francis team, one of the leaders on and off the field. Yeah, he's coming back for his 12B year, so 5th year playing football.
You know, joined the team back in 2015, and he's been here ever since, and he's looking to go far with this team this year.
25 back. They try to get him with the hard count. There's another flag down, but that's a perfect punt.
Oh,
You know,
number
it goes
6.
out of bounds, but you keep it out of Jacob Sukar's hands. You can't control what they do on offense, but on special teams you can control whether he gets the ball or not. So
Yeah.
we're going to see what the flag is here. I don't know who's it on. On the close side of the field here.
Phoenix doing a great job today, containing the Irish. You know, it's a very strong team, arguably the best team in Ontario at the moment. Have a very, very legitimate shot at OFSA this year.
Yeah, they got a lot of raw talent, but they got a lot of good leaders in there. You know, I played in grade 8 with Jacob Sukar, and he finished the year for Niagara with over 1,500 yards rushing in like 8 games. You know, he was a stud. Sukar lining up behind the quarterback. He's going to motion to the right. It's going to be a fake. I don't know if that was a little bit of miscommunication.
Another
there.
flag on the
There's
play
another
here.
flag. This one looks to be coming back.
Lots of yelling going on from the coaches.
Luca Embry there. And on the tackle. Looks like this one's going to be coming back for a hold against Notre Dame.
Yeah. 46 offense, 10-yard penalty.
Repeat first down. It's a chilly one out here today, if I say so myself.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
But it's a
I
great
can
day
imagine
for some
that's the best.
football.
Yeah, that's the best temperature to be playing in out there.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have been wearing shorts today. It probably wasn't
Yeah.
a good idea. Notre Dame going to be at a 1st and 20. Around their own 25, 30-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun. He drops back. And he somehow
scrambles.
escapes
And he's down.
for the moment, but he is dropped.
I believe that was John Kunich on the tackle, number 51 White. Big leader for this group and solid tackle.
End of the first here. I don't know if they're going to run one more play. Looks like they're going to run one more play at the end of the first here. And it looks like we have another flag. No, we're just switching sides here end of the first. Notre Dame leads 15-0.
End of the first.
St. Paul ended up beating Holy Cross earlier today pretty easily. Start of the second quarter here.
Notre Dame up by 15, headed in, and they're looking to go for another rush here.
We're going to sustain another big drive.
Starting on their own 35. Like, their team is so strong, they could easily get up there and minimum 2 rushes, especially when Sukar's out on the field.
Yeah, look at how deep Quinton Demo's playing. That could be for a couple of reasons. They don't want to get beat over the top, but also, you know, that gives you a little bit of a safety valve for Jacob Sukar. But if Sukar and Quinton are going one-on-one, unfortunately, it's so hard to stop Jacob Sukar. And he's going to flip it out to Sukar out of the backfield.
And he's got some
he has
space.
some space.
Wow.
He is flying up the sideline, and he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds there.
About midfield.
Solid run.
Sukar with a catch and run out of the backfield there of about 30 yards. Such a talented player.
Yeah.
But he's also, you know, you see a lot of people who are athletes like him, but, you know, he's just a great football player as well.
All around, yeah.
You're going to look at our cheerleaders there.
We've seen Sukar taking it to the right about every rush he's had. I would imagine that's because he wants to protect the ball and he believes he can take it as wide as possible.
Yeah, of course. You know, if he's a right-handed dominant player, it's easier to keep your ball on the outside toward the sideline, going to the right. You got a lot of guys in motion here, and it's a give to Sukar, and he spins away, and he's going to have the outside and close to another first down.
Yeah, once again,
first down.
Once again, taking it to his right side.
That's a prime example. You know, even if you stop him in the backfield, that is another first down. You know, he was clearly stopped, looked like we had nowhere to go, and he just somehow finds a way, you know, like Houdini, just to get out of there and split out wide for a good gain. Problem with this, too, you know, it's not just a 3-play drive now. Notre Dame's methodically marching down the field, which definitely, as a defense, makes you frustrated as well as tired. So
yeah, just
a lot of guys in motion. They confuse them, and everybody went to Sukar there.
Constant 36. White seems to be hurt on the play.
And number 6 is into the end zone following a big block. Quinton Demo not happy about that. Ivan Konstalik.
Yeah, he's shaking up on the play.
But he's gonna stay out there.
Yeah, he seems to be in some discomfort, but he's going to stay out on the play.
You know, there's another prime example. You know, you see 3 guys trying to contain Jacob Sukar, and with all that motion and confusion, it does confuse the defense. They obviously their first priority is stopping Sukar, but you put other guys in motion, and you know they have just so many talented players that it's hard to contain everybody. But
so Notre Dame's going to kick the opposite way to prevent the ball from going out onto Lakeshore Road.
This kicker may be able to make it to Lakeshore Road too. We'll see here. And
Kick is
yeah,
good.
that probably would have made it out to the road, so that's why we kick the opposite way. Number 12,
Another
Quinton Demo,
player,
looking to
Quinton
be in some
Demo.
discomfort here.
He seems to
Grabbing
be
his
shaken up.
right arm, trying to shake some feeling out of it. Walking back slowly. Obviously, that's a big loss for this football team.
That looks like the shoulder.
If he can't participate. Quinton started playing basketball or football last year. You know, very talented volleyball player, basketball player.
All around good athlete, you know. Hockey goalie too, extremely hard to play.
Really excelled at football last year, and that would be
Stuck
a huge
with it.
loss for St. Francis if he can't return.
Yeah, the trainers there on with their earmuffs on, checking out Dumo.
They are checking his shoulder there.
Coach Rogers in there looking at him.
Go get him. Go get him. I want to see this tackle.
Very well could be somewhat of a separation. It doesn't really look like it's dropped from here, but it's hard to tell with the shoulder pads on. Just feeling it right now.
And
Notre Dame getting set to kick off.
what do you think? Are they going for another one?
It looks like they're going to cook it deep
Yeah,
there, and it is in the hands of number 80 again. He's going to look to bounce
going
this
way
on the
out.
outside. And there's nowhere to go. He's
At this point, he's
tackled out of bounds there.
solid run by the
comes the St.
speedy
Francis
number
offense.
80.
It's going to be hard to get going, obviously, with that one of their better players, Quinton Duma, but we'll see if Ethan Reed can muster up a scoring drive.
Yeah, this is the time for those younger guys to really shine and prove their point to the coaching staff that they can play with a solid team
Number
like
4,
this.
Outside boundary corner. Here comes Ethan Reed in his 5th year running the St. Francis offense. His 2nd year with Coach Mr. Woodard.
Yeah,
You can definitely see that they've improved just their chemistry.
yeah, he
Quinton
started
was
out.
still getting checked at by the trainer. I know he had to leave last week's game because of an ankle injury. Favor in the backfield. He splits out left. Snap comes. And it is picked off.
Picked off there.
Ethan Reed throws a pick.
And all the
that is
way
gonna be
back.
taken back to the end zone.
Number 46 takes it in.
A pick
That's a
six.
great
Ethan
play.
Reed was trying to get the ball to his slot there on a
Yeah.
quick.
That's a
What a
prime
go
example of what this team's capable of, and they just showed it.
That's especially hard to throw a quick pick like that. You don't really have your guys. Don't give your guys time to adjust. You have everybody going downfield, and you know, Ethan was trying to make a play, but unfortunately, comes Notre Dame looking to kick.
Kick is good.
The extra point is good. Notre Dame,
Leading 29-0 here.
commanding lead right now.
Yeah.
You can just look at Notre Dame players, and they just look like football players. You know, you got
Oh,
big
yeah.
number 50 there.
It's just a solid-
With his back plate, neck pad.
So much
Thinks he's
confidence.
Thinks he's Leighton Vander Esch, but
Yeah. Yeah, this team has so much confidence, and they just
Just
walk
swagger.
through schools all season for the past couple of years now.
yeah, for sure. So Notre Dame again getting ready to kick off here. It's a tough one for St. Francis fans to watch. You know, the boys are giving it their all, but It is just this Notre Dame team is an extremely
Wow,
talented
long
team.
kick
Now it's gonna
out
be kicked
to-
to number 15, Isaiah Farron. Farron cleans it cleanly, and he runs somebody over. You don't mind seeing that.
Good run by Isaiah. You get some
That's a guy
yards.
who he's going to look for contact every single play.
Yeah.
He's not going to shy away from it. So
The junior playing in his first year of football this season.
back out comes Ethan Reed. Try to lead this offense.
Trying to spark something and just get something going.
Here comes Ethan. You know, they really, St. Francis, unfortunately, I don't think has as talented playmakers, you know, especially as football players. You know, not a lot of guys have played football before, and you know, you look at Notre Dame when you have a guy like Sukar, he's going to bail you out. It's hard to get a guy like Favor, Ironola going in a type of game like this when you're down 29. You need to throw the ball to save some time. So a guy like Favor, he needs to get the ball about 20 times a game to wear down the defense. Ethan, the snap, and he's going to look to his left, and that one's off the hands of number 28, Favor. You can try to get him involved in the passing game, but not as natural a catcher as he's a runner. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Coming up at halftime, we're going to have an exclusive interview with quarterback Ethan Reed. Ethan in the shotgun. Ethan's looking to his right. He's going to be, after run, he flips it out to 25, but there is a flag on the play. That one may be coming back for a hold, and it looks like it is.
And he's
now
down on
number
the play.
25 is Benji is down.
A solid run in that play was brought to you by Niagara College. Thank you to them for sponsoring us here today.
That one's going to be coming back. Looked like a hold on the offense. That's a backbreaker right there. You know, you get a big play,
Yeah.
and you can't, you know. Obviously, it's hard for those offensive linemen when the quarterbacks are running outside the pocket. There's definitely some tugging on the jerseys, and they made it a little too obvious, and that got called back. So now you got a 2nd down and 20 at around their own 20-yard line, 15-20, instead of a 1st and 10 at midfield. Again, you know, those are penalties for a struggling offense you just can't take. I know you're trying to protect your quarterback, but
Yeah.
you got to make sure you don't lock in on the jersey. Ethan in the shotgun again. Favor's going to split out left. Notre Dame rushes 4. And Ethan, that is through the hands
Of Al-Qaed.
of 81, Marco El-Kayed. That one was put right on the money. Marco just couldn't hold it in. You know, especially, you know, you're given a shot like that, you need to be able to bring that in. So
Yeah, if you want to get something going, that pass has to be made. But, you know, mistakes happen, and they got to keep moving forward.
Looks like St. Francis is going to punt the ball away here to Notre Dame. Jacob Sukar, the number 6 back on the return again. If I'm the St. Francis coaching staff, I am
Kicking it right.
hammering in all their heads that they need to kick the ball away from number 11. And that is exactly what they
And they
do.
go
It's
for
a
the
short
onside kick.
Picked up by number 6. He's going to try to go to the outside, and he's wrapped up by
Number 15.
Isaiah. You know, people may look at that and say that's a bad kick, but you know, that's a gain of about you punt of about 20 yards with 10 on the return. You know, if you put the ball in Jacob Sukar's hands, that's a possible house call every time. So I think they did a good job there of keeping the ball to Sukar's hands on special teams after he took the first kick return for a touchdown. Offense, they open up in the shotgun. Number 6 in the backfield. 8 rolls out to his right, flips it back across his body, and the pass is broken up. Number 36 on the coverage, Ivan Constant, grade 12 student here. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Okay, we'll go to that side. Yeah. Or do you want him over here? Do you want him on this side, or do you want to go there?
2nd down and 10 for Notre Dame. 5.5 left in the second quarter. They're leading St. Francis 29-0. Quarterback lines up in the shotgun, number 6 to his right. It's going to be a give to number 6. And he's going to have the outside edge. And that is going to be another. Let's see, did he get in? Doesn't look like he did. He looked like he was pushed out and around the 2 yard
Yeah, no
line
call
there.
yet.
Got a bit left.
There, did he get in? He did get in for the touchdown. Great play design there. You know, it's 2nd down and 10. You're playing the pass. And they go with the run and
Yeah.
No, it is 35. It's 35 right now.
that makes it 35-0 for Notre Dame. Notre Dame looking for the PAT here.
Here we go.
Snaps a good one. The kick
Kick
is up.
is good.
And it is through. Makes it 36-0
Yeah.
for Notre Dame here.
In the second.
An absolute blowout.
Yeah, 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And, you know,
Unfortunately, definitely some St. Francis fans came out to support. But again, I think now the focus is they need to start building off things for their next game. You know, you got to do it one play at a time, one drive at a time.
yeah,
So we'll see.
especially against a solid lineup like this, you know. Obviously not too confident about getting the win, but this is a perfect opportunity to make some plays.
Yeah, it is. You know, this is where guys, you know, I know from playing football, we weren't usually losing by this, but when we were winning, you know, you put guys in there and they can definitely make a statement by how they play. Notre Dame going to kick off to St. Francis. And it is a booming kick.
Absolute
And
bomb to Isaiah.
Bobbles it.
Oh,
But he's going to take it all the way back and still not dropped. And he is still going.
there he goes.
Isaiah
Wow.
with a great return there, you know.
Number 55, Jordan Wiley, took a hard hit there from Tyrone, number 99, Green, and he goes down hard, but he popped right back up and got the block there for Isaiah.
Jordan Wiley, a very tough man, you know, extremely talented wrestler, and, you know, you're not going to keep him down for long.
Yeah.
Out comes St. Francis offense. Just trying to muster up some points here before halftime hits.
Quinton Demo's back on the field after that little injury we saw in the first, and we'll
That's
see
it.
how he's doing. We'll keep an eye on him throughout the rest of this quarter.
That's a great sign, though, for St. Francis, not only for this game, but for future games.
Yeah.
Quentin on the top of your screen there. Trying to get some feeling back in that right hand. Ethan looking to his left. He's got
and he's got to run and
he
slides down.
Good slide by Ethan, avoiding contact.
And just short of the first down.
Going to be about second down and inches
Maybe
here.
a foot.
Again, I'd look for a number 81 favor. I don't know, a fullback dive or
Yeah, he's
something
definitely.
up the gut.
He was definitely a good pickup this year by Mr. Woodard recruiting him over the offseason. Definitely a huge role player for this guy, and definitely a sleeper. You know, you can't leave him too open with that much time because he'll get going pretty quickly.
Ethan, though, he's going to enter in the shotgun here. He's going to empty it out. He's going to go empty. And he's going to look for a
Laser
quick
pass.
slant.
Oh.
It's off the hands at 25. Benji. You know, St. Francis has to start coming up. The receivers have to start making some plays. Ethan's been under duress the whole game, and when he makes a good throw like that,
Yeah.
you got to end up coming down with that for your quarterback. Bring up third down and inches here. Third down and maybe 1. And they come out big time right here. And they give it to Faber, and he's going to bounce it to the outside.
And he gets for the first
Have
down.
enough for the first.
No flag on the
That's a first
play.
down run for St. Francis. Great vision by Faber to see the outside. And we've reached a 3-minute warning here. 36-0 for Notre Dame.
There goes the 3-minute warning from the head official.
Plays in. Faber and Quinton open up in the backfield. In the
Isaiah.
I form. Ethan under center. And they're going to give it to Quinton.
Takes a hard
And
tackle
he is
there.
dropped. I believe that's Jake Snyder, number 34.
Yeah. But he pops right back up.
Big tackle there. You know, St. Francis had that one big play by Quinton at the very beginning of the game, but after that, since then, you know, they haven't gotten much going. Looks like Notre Dame could be bringing some pressure up the middle here.
Yeah.
40. Oh, they're bringing it off the edge.
Bayoko snaps the
corner
ball.
blitz.
Blitz
Ethan is
and-
dropped. They brought the corner blitz. They failed to communicate it. You know, on that way, you got to have your offensive line shift to the left to try to pick up that blitzer off the edge.
Yeah, that's a hard tackle from Ethan Reed from behind, and he's shaking up on the play. And he heads over to get the play.
Looks like they may be punting
Yeah.
here. You know, when you have a cornerback coming off the blitz, he's going to provide a lot of speed, but
You still drive me home.
going to slow him down quite a bit.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of miscommunication there. Ethan looks to be shaken up a little bit on the sideline. And Benji's going to
Punt it out, and it's going to just hop outside.
Around the Notre Dame 40. There's a flag down here at the near side. Let's see what the call is. May have just fallen out of the referee's pocket. Didn't see anything to warrant a flag, but
Play with the ball.
Notre Dame going to take over at about their own 40-yard line here. That one out. 8 opens up. Number 6 behind him. They fake the
off
give.
handoff, and Bioko's got a hand on him. Can he get him down?
And Luke
Oh. No flag on the play there. Great play
Number
by Lucas
51.
Bioko, number 50, to get that hand on him and slow him down.
John Kunich comes in and
then,
ends that one. It's a great read by Lucas Bioko on the read option.
Yeah, he
there.
knew exactly what was happening, and he got right in there.
Jacob Sukar has not been on the field in a
Yeah,
while. I know, in a game like this,
You need to
kind
rest
of-
your big dogs like that.
yeah, you don't want to risk any injury or
Yeah, and also
things.
good,
I'm sure knowing Sukar pretty well, he wants to be out there. He's a gamer,
yeah,
but
also a good chance for the Notre Dame coaching staff to get out their younger guys and try out some new other plays.
and it's another quarterback keeper, and he spins away from a tackle.
And Provenzano's got his hand
That is
in.
going to be really close to a first down.
Good tackle by Provenzano over there, but some commotion happening.
Let's see what happened there, but a little scrummage after.
Yeah. Solid tackle there by number 52, Nixon Provenzano, the
You're
grade
gonna
10.
see there.
Nixon standing at 6'3" as a grade 10. That's a key
Yeah.
component of this core, and he'll
He's
be with
a
the team for 2 to 3 more years if he decides to stay for his extra year, 12B.
yeah, he's a big time leader. Gives the plays on defense sometimes.
Some family chemistry with his dad, helping out coach this year. Helping out Mr. Witter, Coach Rogers, and Coach Wiley.
Coach Wiley also new to the school.
Yeah, he was part of Mr. Barber's coaching staff a couple years ago. Then he left for about 3 years, and now he's back on the bench.
So we had a couple offsetting penalties there.
Yeah,
Notre Dame's unnecessary roughness, but before that, St. Francis committed a face mask, but that was wiped out. Second down and 10 here for Notre Dame. And the shotgun. The give is to number 6. He's going to look to bounce it. And he's going to have the first down. Good tackle by John Kunich.
yeah. He got him right at the waist and just
Potentially a
dragged him
flag
down.
here. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, good run by number 6, Green. But solid tackle by Kunich.
Okay, reset on the ball. First down going this way, on the ball. Move with the ball, okay?
So there was a flag down that negates that first down run.
Anita!
Notre Dame coming up on a second down and 10. Number 8 opens up in the shotgun. It's another give. This one up the gut. Number 6.
Cuts back to the
Making
middle.
men miss.
And
he
Quinton
is
Demo
down.
takes him down
Gain of
with a solid tackle.
23 yards.
Go, 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 go!
That was a good run by number 6. It took 3 St. Francis players to get him down there on the St. Francis
Great
45.
run by number 6. Cheerleaders still out here supporting, despite the score.
Tighten it. Come on.
Give to number 6 again. He's got blockers in front, but he gets tripped up by his own teammate there. Still a solid game. Big number 56, Jared, was involved there. And it looks like that's going to be enough for a Notre Dame first down.
Yep. Notre Dame's going to huddle up here. Quarterback number 4 is going to look to get something going here.
Quarterback opens up in the shotgun. The give is number 6 again. He sees a hole. He's going to bounce to the outside.
And touchdown, Notre Dame.
That is halftime.
Okay.
How did we do? Did we do good?
That'll do it for the half, and the boys will get some rest up, and get ready for the next half. So this game tonight is brought to you by
College can help. When we say applied learning, we mean dynamic and engaging, not just hands-on, but game on. So whether you're pumped, nervous, excited, whatever your dream big. Niagara College, Canada. Apply today.
Unich. Here we go. Grady, fix the mic.
I think we need to watch the gaps better than we are right now, especially that outside that coming us on the outside. We gotta start believing in ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of talk about 11, Jacob Sukar, in this game. Obviously, he took the first kick to the end zone, but I think he was good job of kind of limiting his touches on special teams throughout the rest of that half. Was that a plan coming into the game?
We obviously knew he's going to be a deadly weapon. His speed, I don't think there's anything like it in that region. Yeah, well, we try to avoid kicking him, but his speed, like, all due respect though. Yeah,
For sure. Well, thank you for the interview. Good luck in the second half. That was the John Kunich from St. Francis, linebacker number 51.
And at Brock University, your experience will be like none other.
From the amazing team of student volunteers helping you unload your car on move-in day,
To enjoying the best orientation program any university has to offer.
you will quickly experience what it's like to be a part of a tight-knit learning community.
No matter what you are studying, Brock's intense programs, amazing professors, and state-of-the-art facilities guarantees a stellar learning experience.
Brock's Co-op and experiential learning opportunities take you out of the classroom and into the real world, where you'll gain experience you need for personal and career success.
And having access to leading-edge technology and entrepreneurship incubators around the clock, you will experience innovation and opportunity. And maybe, just maybe,
Change the world.
and when you attend a sold-out game with your new roommates, becoming one with the best fans in Canada,
Or immerse yourself in Niagara's unique community culture,
you will experience campus life only Brock University can deliver.
regardless of where you came from.
Or where you end up going,
Over the next 4 years,
your Brock experience will set you apart.
and set you up for success.
Yeah, so I'm here with a couple St. Francis students and fans, Gianluca Del Priore and Andreas Pelez. How do you think the game's going so far for St. Francis?
Oh, well, I haven't been watching the game actually, but I heard about the score. Favor Aranola got some big first downs, so that's what I heard.
Where have you been?
The volleyball team, for the school.
Cool. What about you? Obviously, Andreas, former St. Francis wide receiver in grade 9, was a big part of that team. How do you feel? Do you ever want to go back and play?
Not really after I check the scoreboard, but I wouldn't mind getting on the field and getting a couple catches in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously, it's tough. Especially when they have a guy like Jacob Sukar, dynamic offensive player. Do you think you could beat him in a race?
Never. I played soccer with that man, and he is extremely fast.
There you have it. Andreas Pelez, one of the fastest kids in the school, does not believe he can beat Jacob Sukar in a race. Back to you guys in the booth.
I'm going to stay. I'm not going to go alone. I'm going home. I know, but you don't got very enough pressure.
So, like,
That's not terrible. That's half price.
Good job, Ryan, with football.
Luka
trying to keep everything under control. There's been a couple little skirmishes.
Luka Kartvelishvili, number 91, makes his first touch on the field tonight.
Out comes this St. Francis offense led by number 4, Ethan Reed.
Yeah, let's see if they can make a play. Hopefully get a short route and quick pass.
Anyway, St. Francis huddling up. You know, you need to have a good opening drive here. Starting a little bit backed up, but
yeah.
Ethan Reed opens up in the I form. Favorite fullback, Quinton at tailback. Ethan on 2. He's going to drop back. He's under a little bit of pressure, and he's dropped in the backfield by number 5. That's a sack.
Solid sack there from number 5, but that's a weak play by St. Francis O-line. They knew it was coming from that side, and they had to get a guy on him.
Yeah, you got to communicate as an offensive lineman. Played that spot for a couple years, and if you don't communicate, it's going to be 3rd down and long here for St. Francis, backed up, right backs against their own end zone. And there's going to be a quick slant caught by number 12, Quentin Demo.
Oh, and he's dragged by the jersey.
Tackled there. That was a great play call to get some yards, and it ended up turning into a 1st down for St. Francis. Great route by Quentin Demo right there to get open.
As soon as he got that open space, he just exploded through the middle and caught that. It's
going to bring up a 1st and down around St. Francis' own 30-yard line. Ethan opens up.
Let's go, Jasper.
Ethan gonna drop back and try to flip it out to number 12, Quinton. Incomplete pass on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10. St. Francis breaks huddle here. And at center now, number 48, Brennan Doucette.
2-5, get up here. 2-5, get up here.
Trips to the left, the high snap. Ethan's going to control it, look out, and he flips it. Flips it to number 12, Quentin Dumo. Solid gain. I don't know if that's going to be a first down. We'll have the call for you here in a second. It's not. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. They're going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4. And it's going to be a sweep. Reed still has the ball. Throws it away, hit in the backfield. That's a turnover on downs for St. Francis. Got to bring out the Notre Dame offense.
Number 50 on white, Bioko's been out there the whole game, holding his own for grade 11, who's been with the team, started out in grade 9 as the kicker and made his way up to the O-line and defensive line.
Yeah, out comes the St. Francis defense. They've struggled containing Jacob Sukar, but I have a feeling he's going to be shut down most likely for the rest of this game. Nothing wrong with him, just want to save some tread on the tires and keep him healthy for the playoffs that are coming up. Under center's Notre Dame's quarterback. Snaps it. It's a give to the fullback up the right side. He's going to break a tackle and get to the edge. He's down the sideline and pushed out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Good run by the fullback there.
Notre Dame.
1st and goal at about the 5.
Yeah.
Keep going, you know what you do. Keep going, you know what you do. Drop it.
Robert Gallagher and Andrew Mella got to do a good job of containing and, you know, break through that center tackle.
Yeah, they need to get a good push up here on the defensive line. You know, they were in this situation before. Jacob Sukar back in the game. Yeah, here comes a pitch maybe. No, it's a fullback dive.
Ooh, good play by Robert Gallagher there.
Yet again, they try with that fullback dive in the goal line.
Good play by Richie McGar
call.
too.
You know, you got to look at it there. Give the ball to Sukar in space.
Yeah, Robert Gallagher, Richie McGar, and Andrew Mella there. And I'm taking him down.
I'd look probably here for a pitch to the outside to Sukar. I don't think they have anybody on the outside who can contain him. He can cut on a dime, and he's looked for contact. He's not afraid to run a guy over. So they're going to enter again in the I form. Quarterback's going to look to the right. They're going to motion somebody out there. And it's another fullback.
Off to 46, and he's in.
And he just lowers his shoulder and runs somebody over.
That's all by him. He created his own chance by getting that big gain there, and he sets himself up for the touchdown, basically.
Yeah. Great hole opened up there by the Notre Dame offensive line. You could have driven a truck through there and gotten into the end zone. So. that was a touchdown on the play for Notre Dame there. They're going to attempt the PAT. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Takes a 43-0 lead here
in the third
with
quarter.
4 minutes to go, 4.5 to go in the third quarter. This game again brought to you by Niagara College and Brock University. Thank you again for sponsoring us. There you see quarterback Ethan Reed trying to do all he can to
he's very
get this
frustrated
offense
tonight.
going, but
Whistle's blowing, and here comes the kick.
Notre Dame going to kick it off. It's another booming
Another
kick
bomb.
there.
Back to Isaiah.
By Isaiah, and he
Ooh,
is
cuts to the middle.
going to be brought down about 25, 30-yard line to St. Francis. Our cameraman going through the stands there. Out comes the St. Francis offense. Struggled to really get anything going early on, but she doesn't even know it. St. Francis coming out. Favor in the backfield.
Looking to get on the board somehow here. If it's going to be any time, it's going to be now. Hand off to
Sweep
Demo.
to Quinton. He's looking for a block by Favor, and Favor does throw a big block, but unfortunately,
It's going to be about 4-yard
there are a
gain.
couple other guys coming in who ended up tackling Quinton. That's going to be about a gain of 3 or 4. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Favor Arnola, 28. He's a big boy. He can definitely throw some blocks, throw his weight around at times like he did there. Must be nice for Quinton Demo, number 12, to be following a guy like that. Favor's going to be in the backfield here. Ethan going to empty up in the shotgun. Floating snap. Ethan's going to take a shot to number
Demo.
12, Quinton, and it's a
Oh.
great pass break up there by number 38 on Notre Dame. Does a great job getting his head around, making a play on the football without making contact with the receiver.
He had Demo the whole way, and just a solid play by the defense.
Yeah, you could see he was looking to take a shot, but you could see here Quinton, his arm definitely favoring that right arm, letting it just kind of hang there.
Yeah.
There you see Ethan talking to head coach, Mr. Woodard. There's a solid punt there, angled for the sideline. It's going to get out around the Notre Dame 50. And we got a little bit of number 10 on Notre Dame. He's a little man, but he's talking some smack.
Provenzano coming in to protect his grade 9 teammate.
Yeah.
And the ref sends them both away.
I hate guys like that who think they're nice playing on special teams.
Yeah. Especially when you're up by that lead. Why do you got to open your mouth like
Yeah.
that? But
That's
you
just
know,
an
it is
unnecessary
what it is.
play.
It is what it is, especially in a game of football. Tempers are flaring everywhere, and you know, it's all about being composed, and discipline is a huge thing in football.
Notre Dame going to open up first down and 10 from their own 50. St. Francis bringing them up. They drop off. They give number 50. And he is dropped in the backfield. Great tackle by Lucas Bioko. It's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2 or 3. Bring up a second down and long for Notre Dame. Number 50, Lucas Bioko, one of the leaders of this team. Makes a great open field tackle there in the backfield. Second down and long for Notre Dame here. Reaching the end of this third quarter. We're focusing on number 51, John Kunich. And they're just going to hand it off to number 21. He's going to have the outside. And he's got some speed in his tackle to the bounds by number 25, Benji. But he has enough for another Notre Dame first down. Notre Dame is extremely committed to the run game now, obviously, with this type of lead. You're just looking to try to kill some clock.
The Phoenix bench is looking stunned at this point. They have no idea how to contain this extremely strong offense, but they're definitely doing a great job for the level of this team. Snap by 66.
And they're going to throw a quick screen to 21. He's going to try to make a man miss, but he's spun down by 47, Luca Embry.
Yeah, solid tackle by the grade 11. Definitely making his way up in the lineup.
You see Quinton kind of favoring his arm there on the sideline. That's not a good sign for St. Francis.
Seems to be lots of discomfort.
He's a gamer though as well. He just continues to, play no matter what. Wow, that was pretty sick of our cheerleader right there. I definitely couldn't do that.
Shout out to Mrs. Meisner, our cheerleader coordinator. Definitely puts together a good group of cheerleaders every year. Back to the game now.
Back to the game. We got the start of the fourth quarter coming up here.
Bioko, number 50, still out there.
43-0 for Notre Dame. It's been a blowout this game, but St. Francis definitely can't fault their effort.
Yeah. Coach Woodard seems to be throwing those same guys out there. 66, Robert Gallagher, 50, Lucas Bioko.
And it's another quick
52.
Sling out there to number 50.
He's pushed to the outside by
fails to make a contact.
Face mask. Oh!
And the ball is out.
Fumble.
And it might have been recovered there by St. Francis. Nope, Notre Dame comes up with the
Notre
football.
Dame ball. 26 on the recover.
Big stiff arm from number 50 on Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Got John Kunich there.
Cardfishly pushed him to the outside, and then 51 John Kunich came in and brought him down.
Yeah, it's a prime example why you need to learn how to wrap up when you're tackling. If the guy's coming at you with that amount of speed, you can't just try to push him over. You need to wrap him up and make a good form tackle.
Yeah. This line led by veteran John Kunich, number 51, doing a great job at leading his younger teammates and teaching them how to play.
We see the refs there talking.
Yeah.
To Nixon, Provenzano. Out comes Notre Dame's offense. Been moving the ball with ease during this whole game. They open up in the I form. 50 as the fullback, 21 as the tailback. They bring the blitz off the edge, St.
Handoff.
Francis, but they're going to run it to the opposite side, and that's going to be an issue. He's going to walk into the end zone
21.
for another Notre Dame touchdown.
21's a very speedy player. Oh,
we got
and we got
somebody
an injury
down
down.
on the near side or far side of the field there.
Looks like
Can't get the number. That
it's
looks
Richie
like Richie
McGarr,
McGarr.
86. He's down, and
He's
the trainer's
drilled.
out there.
And he's not happy.
Richie's not happy. He gets up.
And he's going to say something to the Notre Dame team there. Obviously, you know.
Yeah, lots of these screams coming from the Notre Dame coaches. Tim Bisky
know,
trying to contain his team.
Definitely
Richie
tough when you're losing by this amount to, you know, at this point you got to let your play do the talking. Richie's fired up on the sideline, but you got to keep your cool there.
Yeah.
It's not the time to.
This is where you got to contain your players and can't be taking stupid penalties.
Back to the football, 49-0 Notre Dame trying to make it 50-0.
Quentin Demo, number 12. Quentin Demo trying to contain Richie.
Mr. Woodard talking to him right now on the sideline as well. Talking to Mr. Wiley and
Provenzano.
Mr. Woodard.
Yeah, I can hear.
They're just trying to calm him down, you know. He seems to be very angry. But, you know, it's sport.
Like I said, though, you know, you bring a blitz from the opposite side there. It's hard to contain them if they sweep it to the outside. Good play call by Notre Dame, but
Like we said in the first quarter, team will be kicking the opposite way on this for the field goal, so the ball doesn't end up on Lakeport Road. And
Rich McGarr not happy. Wiley trying to calm him down on the sideline. Looks like a couple guys shut down for the night there, and Marco Alcayet and Jordan Wiley. Both were apparently questionable for today's game.
yeah, Marco Alcayet and Jordan Wiley will be sitting out on the sidelines, look to be in some discomfort. Both, like you said, Grady, they're both questionable coming into this game. Marco seems to be holding his rib cage there, and Jordan, I believe, had an ankle injury coming into this one. And the kick is good.
Kick is good, which is going to make it 50-0 for Notre Dame. Tough pill to swallow here for the STF fans and their players.
50-0 for Notre Dame right now. Here late in the third quarter. And yep. Not St. Francis's night, but just a solid team in Notre Dame who's just absolutely ripping through the league of Niagara Catholic, and you know, it's always going to happen in this league. There's always going to be a dominant team, and one day they hope to get up to OFSA, and that's where it all starts.
It's definitely, you know, when you look at our team, our school in general, we only have about 500 kids, and a school like Notre Dame almost doubles that, maybe do double that. So they also have a lot more guys to choose from. So
St. Francis, mostly grade 11s on the roster this year, and that makes for a good solid core next year in veteran leaders.
The goal for St. Francis now is to just, again, build on things, you know, use this as an opportunity to put in new plays or work on things in a game situation.
Yeah,
Notre Dame going to kick it off, and this guy's got a leg. He puts that one down almost in the end zone.
It's
Isaiah
a bomb every time.
Going to bring it out, and he is drilled there. Out comes this St. Francis offense. Out comes the St. Francis offense here. Temperature's dropping now here. I am freezing, to say myself.
Yeah, it's a chilly one, but like
I'm
I said, the boys love it.
Yeah.
They don't like it too hot. They
Exactly.
love it chilly like this. Perfect football weather.
It is 11 degrees, so not cold, but it feels like
-7.
-4. Yeah, from my playing days, I actually hated playing in this weather.
Yeah.
It just hurts so much more every time you hit a helmet or you hit the ground.
The hands are numb.
Yeah, so I loved playing in the rain. That was probably my favorite time.
Oh yeah.
But
and
looks like St.
Isaiah-
Francis had too many men on the field there. Isaiah
Isaiah
Farron
will
going to
head
go
off.
off.
And he gets some looks from the bench. From Notre Dame.
And there's
Here
the
we
give
go.
to Favor, and they're just going to try to pound it here. He is, when Favor Ironola
puts a couple of yards.
puts his shoulders down, man, he is one of the hardest guys to stop in this league.
Back to you. Change your number.
Here we go. And
Ethan takes a snap. He's
Safe.
looking out to his
Ironola.
left. He's going to take a shot.
25.
And
makes
Benji's
the
going to hang
grab.
on there. A good catch.
Good gain there.
Good catch and run for a
And-
gain of about 15, 20 yards.
Yeah, and they end up on the St. Francis 50.
Not the 50, about
That's
the
my bad,
30.
sorry, the 35.
Hard to see out here. A lot of
Yeah.
fans in the stands. So it may be close to the 50. No, it's going to be at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
So still an extremely good gain there.
That's
St. Francis
probably-
trying to put up some points. Notre Dame's dumped in a lot of their backups, so it's a good opportunity for St. Francis to at least break the shutout.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably
They motion Benji over, and the give is
right
to
through.
number
Wow.
89. Goes for a solid gain. That was 89 Carter Secord there on the handoff. Solid gain of about 7, 6.5.
Second down here.
Brings up a second down to manageable.
Huddle up in the.
Ethan opens up under center. Isaiah motioning through the backfield. They come out with a heavy package here, and the give is to Favor. He's going to try to bounce this one and spin, but there was nothing
Good
there.
tackle by number 22, number 88.
Unfortunately, part of the problem, you don't want your running back to play a hero ball. What that means is, there was probably a gain of 1 up the middle there, and Favor tried to turn it into a gain of 10, but instead got tackled for a loss of 2. So, it's good he's trying to make something happen, but he's got to definitely learn. Again, we'd like to thank Brock University sponsoring this game.
Yeah, along with Niagara College, providing some equipment for us.
And another give to Favor, and he is going to drag guys, and that is going to be a first down. That is a
solid play by
tough
Favor
5
Ironola.
yards right there, well earned for Favor Ironola.
6 guys
and another
dangling off
St.
his
Francis
arms.
first down.
6 guys dangling off his arms, and he still pushes his way through for the first down.
I think Favor got clipped in a sensitive area there.
Yeah, he seems
at
to
the
be
end
in
of the
some
run.
discomfort.
So hopefully he'll be okay. We're here about 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter of this game. Thank you all for tuning in. Ethan Reed Opens up under center. A little bit of play action, and Favorite cannot roll that one in, and he collides
there
hard with Luca.
Number 91 there, and they go down.
Luca picked up. Favorite doesn't care who you are, he's going to run you over.
Yeah.
That's again, they're trying to get Favor involved. He's a guy, his 4 or 5 yard carries at the beginning of the game can turn into 15-yard carries at the end because the defenses are scared or just tired of coming up and hitting a guy like that.
Yeah.
Confuses me.
Second down and 10 here for St. Francis. Ethan, the snap. He's going to look deep to his left. Pumps, nothing's there, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Number 52, another sack.
That's a tough one there. He was looking to take a shot deep. Coverage was good downfield, and he just had to eat a sack. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 3rd down and very long. About 15 yards or so. Actually, probably closer to 18, 17 there. So they're going to need a miracle here to get this first down. St. Francis calls
St.
a timeout.
Francis timeout, and the water jug comes out for Notre Dame. These guys are just starving for some water.
Again, brought to you by Brock University. Thank you again for sponsoring us. University here in St. Catharines. Third down and about 17 here for St. Francis.
Here we go.
Looks like they are going to end up punting it away here.
Lucas Bioko, center, about to snap it. And they kick it.
And the kick is a short one, and that one is going to bounce. 21 is going to try to take this one, and he makes a nice move, and he's going down the sideline.
Solid
and
player.
He is
Still up
going to be dropped out of
down
bounds.
by Provenzano, grabs him by the legs. Great play there.
Looked like a long run, but he ran
I
pretty
think
far
that's
across the field there. So
I think that's the first time all game we haven't seen Jacob Sukar lined up for the run, and number 21 takes it for a solid gain.
out comes the Notre Dame offense. A minute 28 left here in the fourth quarter. 50-0 for Notre Dame. I would not be surprised if they just decide to take a knee here and the refs call the game. This one's definitely out of reach at this point, but it was good effort from your St. Francis boys today.
Yeah, only a minute left here.
And it does look like they're going to take a knee.
And that's
that is
the
end of the game there. Notre Dame continues their undefeated season.
And Notre Dame starting their chant, "We are ND," and that's got to be a tough walk back to the bench for the St. Francis players.
I find that extremely disrespectful. I understand you're excited, but
it's a 50-0 win.
Wait till you shake hands.
Is it over?
So that's gonna be it for our broadcast today.
Yeah, just for us, maybe a couple post-game interviews, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you all for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining and listening to us. I'm Blake Fennery and
Grady Vandersloot.
Yeah, stay tuned for some more live streams and sportscasts this whole semester, and that's it for the both of us.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
She seems so sincere.
I just took the headphones off and I can't hear like anything this time.
Instead of talk by myself, just go with the game. Yo, somebody record me.
How many are Charlotte throwing?
I don't know. I can hear you loud and clear. La, 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 la.
Team's fine with it. I thought it was better like how we had it before.
It's hard to see from this side.
With number 52 Nixon, tough loss out there today. How do you guys regroup after a tough loss like this?
I just think we got to put it on our work at practice, and we'll be okay for our playoff game.
Obviously, the playoffs are coming up. Big game against St. Mike's, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, it was a tough loss last time you guys played, but do you guys believe that you guys can still get the win?
Yeah, I believe we can still get that win. I believe we can go in there and win it at their field like they did it here.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it was a good game for you guys. A lot to build on. You just hope that next couple weeks you guys can fix your mistakes in practices and build it on it from there.
Yeah, I think we can do that, and I think we can do that and just come back and win.
Yeah, if there's one major point from this game, like what can you take from it? What can you build off?
Just reps on in practice is what we have to do. We have to come in and just play our best.
For sure. That was Nixon. Thank you again. Good game, sir. Tune in for more live streams throughout the year from STF TV. I'm Grady Vandersloot. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.